Tell me when you see it, Shell. Hello. Welcome to our Tuesday. I see it too. Oh, you're on, I think.
I am.
I know I see you. I see the one person. Hi. On this Tuesday, we're going to be talking about the 9th day of the Omer. We're in the midst of it right now, which is Gvura Shebegvura. Strength inside of strength, might inside of might, discipline in discipline, justice in justice. I saw one place. There can be a lot of different descriptions of Gvura, but I think I like to talk about it in terms of power, the power or strength that each one of us has. And in our discussions, in our panel that we have now before these meditations, we were talking about all the different kinds of strengths that one has. So, your body has strength, or you could have strength of the mind, or you can have strength of your beliefs, or you can have all different kinds of strengths that represent strength and creativity, strength of argument. I mean, literally, we could talk about all these different aspects of every human being that are different strengths that each one of us has to a differing degree. Some of us, have more strength in our mind. Others have more strength through our emotions. And each one of us is kind of different in terms of where our strengths lie. So in that case, strength within strength is how one can harness their own strength so that it directs itself in a place where one can achieve and fulfill what it is they need to in that area of their life. One of the apps that I looked at talked about the idea that a rebel is closer to wisdom than someone who does everything by the book, or someone who's complacent, like an ox is able to achieve work by doing, whereas a lamb just kind of is weak and waits for things to come to it. So and it gives from there. The idea of the ox being something that you can harness the energy of it to do something good in the world, and that's the way they were looking at it. Another place had the idea of that in the world there are different kinds of gvura, different kinds of power, and that power comes, some people their power is in the ocean, other people it's on land, others that it's in the air, and that each one of those can't live in the same place as the other. I couldn't exist in the water, a fish can't exist on dry land. So that each one of us has that power within us in that place where we are, and that is unique. I think that idea of when you combine the idea of power with this understanding of discipline, I think the kind of message that I like for this is that gvura that is in gvura, the power that is in the power, if we look at it through a kind of mindfulness lens, it's as if we're saying, how do we take the power that is inside of this power and use it for the positive? How do we harness it? How do we focus our energy, our power, our light, our might, our spirit? How do we harness it and make it so that it moves in a direction that brings about goodness, that brings about something positive in the world? I just like the idea of thinking about power within power as noticing, maybe is the mindfulness word, noticing the power that is within this area of power, right? If we go back to the beginning, that there are many different kinds of powers. Again, this is my daughter's suggestion. She's 2 for 2. Yesterday had one, and today got one in there. That's 2 for 2, I just want to say. So each of these powers has a certain level of power, and power within power is how do we recognize kind of, how much power there is in my mind power or in my bodily power, and recognizing where I am on that scale of absolutely zero amount of power and 100% power. And that this noticing the power within each one of those powers is this kind of back and forth of noticing, testing, figuring it out, exploring where that power lies within me in the different parts of me. I really love that idea. Part of it is discovering who we are and where our personal power lies, our personal kind of human might, right? That thing that makes each one of us unique and special. It's so easy to think that, all of my power is on the low end, but that's not true. Every one of us has something where we can, if we can harness the power, if we can recognize it and harness it, then we can do something with it. And each one of us has that. I sincerely believe that each one of us does. But we have to look for it, and we have to notice it, and we have to find it. And in the end, we have to believe it. We have to believe that the power we have, whether it's that mind power, that physical power, that emotional power, that spiritual power, we have to recognize that we have it. And sometimes we don't want to recognize it. Power in the power. That's what this is. It's saying, you got to look for it. You have to find it. You've got to bring energy to that in order to find that special energy, that special power, that special might, that special justice, that special discipline, that thing that's special in you. All right. I think we're ready. We'll take some time to clear ourselves. Take some time to stop doing and start just being. And in the midst of that being, sometimes you can feel your own power. Maybe that's part of our breathing, is to feel where's that power in our body as we breathe. Where do we feel the energy? So we're just breathing normal, not pushing it. We're not trying to solve anything. Not trying to fix ourselves, fix our bodies, fix our breath. Just allowing everything to be just as it is for now. In 20 minutes, we can change everything about ourselves. We can change everything every day if we want. But today is for, let's just be. Allow things to be and just be with our breath. I think I'm ready. That's my opening yawn. As you continue concentrating on your breath, you may notice that your mind has taken you away. That is what happens. So just bring yourself back in love and kindness. Bring that power back into your breath. See if we can use the Gvura as discipline to keep ourselves on our breath, on our heartbeat, on our bodies. As we head into the last 4 or 5 minutes, we call on the priestly benediction, and the first one, we say to ourselves, either out loud or quietly or whispered or no sound at all, but you could mouth it. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. One of those moments where you may not feel blessed, but I know each one of us is in some way. So when we ask for it, we really ask to recognize our blessedness. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. Safe in my home. Safe when I go into the world. Whatever safety means to you. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. Just say that to yourself in several breaths. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed and safe. If you'd like to have someone come along with you in your mind's eye and offer them a feeling of blessing, feeling of safety. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. May you feel blessed and safe. And just use those words on each breath. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. Stay there for several breaths. Now just bring it back to yourself. We'll ask those questions just a couple times, several breaths. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. My wife likes to say on these, just kind of curl the edge of your lips up. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed and safe. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed and safe. For our last moments together, let's go back to the beginning when we started quietly, just breathing, listening to the world around you, noticing where you are and where you're situated. This is the moment that is right now. You've never heard those birds before. You've never heard that wind before, or that traffic, or whatever it is that you're going to hear outside of your window. you so much for joining me today. I hope you were able to find some stillness, some peace. May you feel safe. May you feel blessed. Enjoy the strength inside of your strength. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow.